So it's another week and another set of offers in GTA Online. Now it's a bit of an odd one because it's actually a really decent week for making money. This week, with the Acid Lab being on double money, that's a great time to make money. The Acid Lab's a really good passive business. But it's not a great week to spend it. But one of the things you can spend it on is this. The Enos Windsor Drop. And as you can see, I'm driving this one correctly. I just couldn't. Hold on. Let me just check there's nothing coming. Yep, we're alright, we can go. I just couldn't bring myself to thrash this thing around a lap because it's not what it's for. And this car goes back to the old way of doing things in GTA Online. The more recent cars are definitely based on one model. You can see the exact car that they've used as an inspiration for every new one they add to the game. But this is definitely a mixture of the three best named RollsRoyces ever. And they're the Ghost, the Wraith and the Dawn. And I'll tell you what, they know how to name a car over at Rolls-Royce. The only part of this car that bugs me is the interior. It's, it's just not good enough, is it really? If we're honest, it's not good enough. But the same can be said for all of the luxury interiors and all of the supercar interiors in the game. They all feel like they came out of a mid-90s compact. So hopefully, GTA 6, maybe that's something they'll fix. Our expectations are pretty high for GTA 6, aren't they? If we're honest, anything less than utter perfection is going to be a disappointment. And on that front, I do actually feel sorry for Rockstar because I feel like now they're at a point that expectation is so high, there's just no way they're going to be able to keep everyone happy. But moving on, I did actually do a lap in this. But it seemed a little uncivilized to use that footage. But what I can tell you is this drives exactly how you would expect it to drive. It's a big fat lardy thing, and it drives like a big fat lardy thing. It feels really heavy, feels really wallowy. It oversteers like hell, but because it is so wallowy, it's relatively easy to control because you've got about half an hour to react to everything by the time it actually steps out. So it's a decent amount of fun to drive, but it's such a good, cool car to have in the game. Lap wise, this is the top speed it did, and this is the time it did for the lap. But I don't think that matters for this, because when I drive this car, I am reminded of Yeti hunting. No, not that bit. This bit. What can you say? And that's just peak GTA, and that's why I love this car, because it's just completely unnecessary and totally useless, but also ridiculously cool. It's the least appropriate thing you can have in the game. So what I thought I'd also do is do a bit of a rundown of what you can buy and what's not worth buying this week. So all of the Halloween stuff is still on offer, and it's still at the same price, so they're all 30% off. So that's the Lurcher, the Brigham, the Frankenstanger, the Rat Rod, the the what?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
The Sanctus, the Hearse, that's the Romero Hearse, should I say. And then we do have a couple of new offers. Now this is the first one. This is on offer for 630k. As I've said, there's no logical reason to buy it, but you should probably buy it because it's really cool and stupid. There's another video coming up on the Sterling GT. Now, I've already done the Sterling GT, but it was one of the first cars that I did, and I will be interested to see if I have improved. Now, it's going to be debatable whether I actually have, because the older I get, my ability to learn seems to decrease somewhat. So I'll do another lap in the Sterling, and I'll put that one up for you. We've got the Enus Windsor, which has had a fairly recent lap. That's a reasonable car. You've got the Willard Eudora, which I'll be doing I'll definitely be doing a lap in that one for you. It's a really good looking thing. Quite looking forward to picking that up. The podium wheel is the Kanjo SJ, which is a pretty cool customizable little car. It's slow as hell, but you know, I suppose it's okay. And then the LS Car Meet Prize Ride is the Fuso GTX. Now all you need to do for that is finish top 5 for 3 days, and you do have a deleted car available to buy from Premier Deluxe Motorsport. Obviously there's the Bodie in there, but the one you absolutely should be buying is the Cheetah. Now it's not on offer, but it's a really good car. Don't look at it because it's ugly as hell, but in terms of how this thing drives, one of the best driving cars in the game. I absolutely adore that thing. And if you're wondering how long my lap at the speed limit took, here's the time it actually managed to do. Yeah. So, I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next one.